Yes, it's another day again that I want to talk about something, and it's a topic that nobody and most, or maybe, let me say, it's a topic that most people don't want touched. The learned, especially the independent parents, the independent women, they don't want people to talk about this particular topic. But time is up that we have to accept that we are defeated and accept to learn from each other and do the right thing. I'm seated close to some teenagers. They are going through a phone, they're scrolling on, and they're reading about fire in schools. Schools are being burnt, and the government or the parents themselves or even the kids, they don't know how these things are happening, and even the teachers cannot explain how and why there is too much of this going around. It is school after school and kids are going home. We are trying to cover and ice and sugarcoat something that is going to endanger our children in future. Most parents, especially the independent mothers, how they call themselves, they don't want this topic be touched. You find a mother, and a learned one, and one who was brought up with good parents who really valued her or his future, really tried and worked hard to see her through. This particular parent is full of daddying the child, mumming the child, babying the child. The child is not corrected in any way. Even if the child does a grave mistake that will harm her or haunt her or him for a longer time, the parent does nothing at all. And worse though, if someone else, a neighbor or anybody says that, say, wait, don't ever do that again, that's very bad, don't do this, it will harm you tomorrow, the parent will come out and caution and yell and insult this other person in the presence of the kid, which was not there before. If we are good today and if we are disciplined today, it's because there's something that was put in us. Let me go straight to this. God himself, as the creator, someone who has power over your life, had put rules to govern the earth, to govern man. There are laws that man must follow, and these are placed by God. Yet God has the power to do anything to man, but he has put laws that a man must follow. So how is it that you say that you love your kid, you love your child, he or she is your whole world, your child is your whole world, you are doing everything you are doing, you are saying, I'm doing it for the sake of my kid, I'm doing it because of my kid. Some people are into toxic marriages simply because of their kids. Well and good. There is a saying that says, I don't know the particular person who said this, but I give him or her credit. There is a saying that goes, you can only discipline and correct he whom you love. So if you love this child too much, if you this child is your whole world and you are thinking of this child's future, why are you not disciplining this child now? Why are you not correcting the mistake that this child is doing as of now? Why would you baby the kid? Why would you daddy the kid? The kid has eaten and the kid is around 12 or 13. He or she is even now a teenager, but you expect the maid or you yourself, you go and collect the plates from the table and clean the table and take the things to the sink, saying, "Hi, my sweetheart, the school has been too much for you, or you go and rest. Let me do this for you." Hi. You can do it once in a while, especially when the kid is going for the exams, but how dare you do it when the kids are on holiday? We become teachers and trainers of the maids than our kids. They leave our houses when they are people who are really responsible and disciplined, but our kids are spoiled. Did you ever hear of a saying that says that if you don't take care of your kid today, if you don't discipline your kid today, be rest assured that you'll be taking the care of your grandchildren instead at your old age. Because this kid of yours either will be on the streets or will be a spoiled brat or will in jail. Somebody else correcting him and disciplining him or her for you, while you suffer with the grandkids when you are supposed to be retiring and resting. This is what I'm bringing up. A parent must be able to be must be qualified. Or let me say, you should graduate. A parent should graduate in psychology, let me call it that way, I'll use my own words, in whipology, in iology, and he or she must be good in words. But even just a word that a kid hears, or what, the kid knows where he or she is supposed to be. This thing of you saying that I can't treat my kid the way I was treated when I was growing up, you are good, you are disciplined and responsible because somebody was mad and was hard on you and was tough on you. They didn't harm you, but they gave you something that is saving you today. Why don't you pass the same to your kid? Parents, the mistake is ours. Babying the kid, dadding the kid, mumming the kid, aunting the kid, everything. Even when they go to bed, they leave there their pants. You go wash, or the maid washes. They wake up, they can't make the bed. They are not responsible. They don't know whether the fridge or the store is running out of food. It will just remind you. My dear, they come back the time they want. They have the phones that even you yourself you don't have, and you don't ask them where they have got it from. My dear, we are wrong and we have to accept it. We have to whip, we have to slap, we have to speak, we have to change the face, we have to smile where we have to. There is no shortcut. Even God has put law to govern man. How comes a parent, the head, cannot put rules to govern the house? You don't love that kid, you're lying to yourself. Let's get back to the drawing board and give these kids what they should be given. Queen Olo, I love you so much.